First and foremost, hashtags do not matter on YouTube Shorts as much as you guys make them out to matter. You guys think that hashtags are gonna totally change the amount of views that you're getting, the amount of subscribers that you're getting, and it is just not going to happen. Yeah, add 1, 2, 3 hashtags, or add no hashtags at all. It is not going to make a difference. Please stop putting your focus into what your hashtags are. It is not going to help you grow on YouTube. Instead, you need to be way more focused on what tags you're putting in, what titles you're using, and what description you're using in your content. Recently, I helped Tuvok12 gain over 2 million followers in just 30 days in my YouTube Shorts mentorship program, and guess how many hashtags he used, or how much of his success was because of hashtags? Absolutely none of it. Stop focusing on hashtags. Instead, focus on your titles, focus on your thumbnails, focus on the watch time that you're getting on your videos, and the descriptions that you're using. Because trust me, your hashtags are doing absolutely nothing. Hashtags are something that YouTube tried to roll out back in 2018 and they just never got traction. You wanna know why they never got traction? Because YouTube's search feature works great. Their search function works way better than TikTok's, way better than Instagram's, and that is why TikTok and Instagram rely on hashtags in order to get information about what kind of content somebody is trying to create or how to index content, but YouTube doesn't need that. YouTube's search feature works just fine. Their recommendations feature works just fine, and they pay attention to the tags, the description, and the title that you're using in your video, not the hashtags that you're using. And this brings me to step number 2 in this video, which is you need to make sure that you're paying attention to the tags that you're using on your content, and you need to make sure that you're not making the following mistakes. First, using way too many tags. Secondly, using way too few tags. Third, using irrelevant tags. And please do not use the same tags every single time that you post. This is a huge mistake and actually negates the effects that you're able to get from tags. Now, before I dive into exactly what your tag strategy should be on YouTube, you need to make sure that you smash that subscribe button. If you want to grow quicker on YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram, I'm your guy. I literally quit my job working for Gary Vee to help you grow on these platforms. Please, if you have a question about anything I mentioned in this video, leave a comment below. I answer every single comment that I get on my YouTube videos, and I created a free YouTube Shorts growth course that you could get totally for free at the link in the description. It's free right now, but the price is going to go to $97 in the future, so please make sure you get into it right now if you want to grow quicker on YouTube Shorts. It's got a ton of information about the YouTube Shorts algorithm, how to gain your first 100,000 subscribers, and so much more. So when it comes to adding tags, you want to make sure that you're not using all 500 characters, but don't use only 100 characters. Keep it to 350 to 400 characters. That is going to be the ideal place. And please make sure that you're adding different variations of what your video is actually about. You want to look up the search topic that your video is about, and then you want to put that in the tags. You want to put everything else that autofills in the tags, and you want to put anything else that is related to that video in the tags. For example, these tags up on the screen right now are the tags that I chose for this video. This should allow you to have an in-depth look at what big creators are doing on YouTube in order to add tags both to their YouTube Shorts and to their long-form YouTube content. And please do not spend all day coming up with tags for your videos. It should literally take you a minute, maybe 2 minutes. It should literally just be you filling out the autofills, you filling out what the video is actually about, and then just anything that's related to that. In addition to that, more importantly, you need to make sure that you're focused on your title, your description, and another secret thing that I'm going to share with you at the end of this video that's actually going to allow you to gain way more subscribers and way more views on YouTube. When YouTube's looking at your video and trying to determine whether or not they should push it out to more people, they're actually going to be looking at your tags, your title, your description, and the past viewer history of the people that just watch your piece of content. You need to realize something. YouTube is not finding viewers for your video. YouTube is simply finding videos for the audiences that they know that they have on their platform. And once YouTube knows what category somebody fits into, they're trying to determine whether or not the video is actually going to keep people on YouTube. They look at your watch time, your click-through rate, and how many people actually subscribe to your channel after watching your video and continue to went on to watch other content that you put out, both in the past and in the future, to determine whether or not they should keep pushing out your piece of content. And this is exactly why instead of putting so much time and effort into the tags that you're using, into the hashtags that you're using, you need to be focused on getting a lot of click-through rate and getting a lot of watch time, which ultimately comes down to crafting an amazing title and actually making a really good video. Those things are gonna be way more important. You need to understand something. If this whole thing was a pie chart, your title makes up 90% of whether or not your video actually gets pushed out and whether or not YouTube can actually determine whether there's an audience for your content on YouTube. Reese's Random is another creator that I helped gain over 55,000 subscribers on YouTube, and he's been so successful for 2 reasons. First, he makes bingeable content. Secondly, once he sees momentum, he continues to create after that. If you go and look at his top 2 videos on YouTube, both of them over 1 million views, they almost have the same exact title. So many of you guys are scared of doing this, but you need to realize something. Once YouTube knows that they have an audience for a piece of content, they want to continue to push people to that piece of content. Now, I'm not telling you to upload the same video over and over again, but I am telling you that if a title title works, keep doing it, just change it and make little variations like adding an emoji to it or putting it in all caps or tweaking something at the end by like putting something like not clickbait or something along the lines of that. That is what you guys need to do, because then YouTube is going to look at that piece of content. They're going to know that they already have an audience for that content. They're going to know that the audience that viewed your last video is going to be interested in this video, and that is going to help you get way more views on your content. Secondly, you guys need to make sure that you're making bingeable content. You need to make sure that your videos actually have a rhyme or reason to them. I look at so many creators' accounts and they upload one random video and then another random video and then another random video, and that's why you guys are not growing on YouTube. You need to understand, just having a viewer watch one video on your YouTube channel is not enough. You need them to click and watch other videos. You need them to click on your past videos. You need to click when your videos get recommended, and you need to make sure that you have bingeable content so somebody's going to watch one video and then the next video and then the next video and the next video. I'm not saying that they should be part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, but you need to make sure that the topics blend and match so that you're able to make bingeable content and keep people on YouTube for a longer period of time. And that is going to help YouTube determine, 1, what audience they're going to be recommending your content to, and 2, what kind of viewer they should be looking for when you upload a new piece of content. So a lot of you are probably sitting there right now and saying, great, Rob, this is all good and great, but how can I actually apply this to my niche? First, you need to find a topic that is popping off within your niche. Secondly, you need to create several pieces of content around that. And then once something works, keep hammering it. If it's a certain title, if it's a certain post length, if it's a certain sound, if it's a certain editing style, keep doing it over and over and over again. That is why you guys need to be focused on YouTube Shorts. That is why it is going to help you grow on YouTube way quicker than anything else that you can do on YouTube, because you can get out so many pieces of content. You can get out 2 to 3 pieces of YouTube Shorts content every single day without spending your whole entire life creating social media content. And this is going to allow you to find out what works very quickly. But remember, the title of your video is by far the most important thing. So many creators will film a video and then they come up with the title for your video. You should have the title of your video before you even make the video, because the title is the most important part. It is where you should spend the majority of your time, and you need to make sure that you're looking at what other creators are doing with their titles for the topic of video that you're going to be choosing to create, and then make your title better. If their title is how to get 1,000 subscribers in 10 minutes, you need to do how to get 10,000 subscribers in 10 minutes, or whatever the case may be. You need to make sure that you're upping the ante and actually making your video better than everybody else's, because at the end of the day, YouTube has an audience for whatever you're trying to create around, and they're going to show them the best video for that, and you need to make sure that you have the best video so that you get more views, you get more subscribers, and ultimately you can become a full-time YouTuber. Now listen, I actually went through a similar journey with my own channel. When I first started posting on YouTube, it was when I was working for Gary Vaynerchuk. A lot of you guys already know that, but if you're new to my content, yes, I was working for Gary V when I started to post on YouTube. I started posting about everything I was interested in. Facebook ads, YouTube ads, how to grow on TikTok, how to grow an Amazon business, how to run Amazon ads, and the thing that stuck were TikTok ads. Now I knew things about all these different topics, but the thing that stuck was the TikTok related content. I went with that. I literally only posted about that for 2 years. It allowed me to grow to over 100,000 subscribers, gain this huge audience, and now I can make content about how to grow on YouTube, how to grow on Instagram, how to grow on TikTok, and honestly, whatever I want to make content about, all because originally I niched down. You guys need to niche down in the beginning on YouTube, build up that initial audience, and then you'll be able to create content about other things, because ultimately, if you haven't created content on YouTube before, you're probably just bad at creating content. That's why you're not breaking through with what you're trying to break through with, which is why you need to try a bunch of different things, try different titles, try different editing styles, find the thing that works, and then once you find it, keep that momentum. I see so many creators, especially YouTube Shorts creators, that have something work and then they stop posting according to that thing. They use a totally different title, they make their video about a totally different topic, and that is why they're not successful over and over and over again. If you want to see success, you have to capture that momentum, which is going to come with just volume and you putting out content, trying different titles, trying new content ideas, and then once you have it, you need to capture it, you need to take advantage of it and go with that momentum. Another pro tip that you guys need to implement in your content, you need to be putting out stories on YouTube's app. You need to be using the community tab on YouTube's app. This is going to allow you to get more subscribers and more viewers. It acts the same way as somebody watching your video, where they interact with your account and then YouTube then surfaces your old content and your new content to that person. So please make sure you guys are taking advantage of this. It's something that so many creators aren't taking advantage of right now. It's a huge arbitrage, and it's a way for you to get a ton of subscribers on YouTube incredibly quickly. Finally, I just launched my YouTube Shorts mentorship program, which guarantees that I can help you grow on YouTube in just 30 days. If you want to find out more, go to the link in the description. But to put it simply, you're going to go through 6 steps to becoming a YouTube Shorts expert. Then I'm going to make you a personalized plan. I'm going to tell you exactly what to post, what titles to use, what thumbnails to use, what descriptions to use, what tags to use, what your content should actually look like, how your editing should be, and so much more. And then for the next 30 days, I'm going to critique your content to guarantee that you grow. It's incredibly simple. If you don't grow on YouTube in the 30 days, I'm going to give you your money back, 0 questions questions asked. This is not just a course. This is not just information. It's me actually telling you exactly what to do, critiquing you, consulting, me coaching you on how to be a full-time YouTuber, how to grow on YouTube, how to reach your goals on YouTube. And again, if you don't grow on YouTube in the 30 days, you get your money back, 0 questions asked. There's absolutely no risk for signing up. The only risk is not taking advantage of this situation right now with YouTube Shorts and growing on YouTube. So please do not be somebody that does that. That being said, if you're not interested, just watch the next 2 videos I'm going to put up on the screen because they're the videos that YouTube thinks you should watch next. Thank you so much for watching.